All right, folks, let's go ahead and make one of the parts that's been giving you guys some trouble. This is going to be the ball and socket hinge. It's a weird one, and we're going to do this one a little different than we've done in the past. So let's go ahead and start that. Let's actually start from a 1 by 2 by 1. We'll go ahead and use that reference point. Give me just a second to find that part. This one will work. Okay. So excuse the coughing. I'm not feeling so great tonight. Let's go ahead and start with making the ball side of this. Okay. Let's do a save as. And we're going to put this as a ball joint. The first thing we're going to do is create a midplane. So I'm going to do that here from the top. And then I'm going to pull around to the bottom side. I'm sorry, I'm working without a mouse here, so this may go poorly. Alright, and I'm going to hit OK. And while it's a little hard to see against this gold, you can see there is a midplane here. I'm going to go ahead and click Create Sketch on that, and it doesn't matter if I do it on the top or the bottom, it's going to work the same either way. Alright, so let me go ahead and pan this guy over real quick. And I hit Escape. I'm going to start with creating the ball part of this. Alright, so I'm going to create this as a diameter of, we'll say 4.8, just to kind of keep it familiar. And then I'm going to put this at 7.9 from either of the two edges here, but that should put it midline. And then I'm going to space this something like, we'll say 3 millimeters to start with. Yeah, that's a little too close. So let's try 4 millimeters. I feel a little better about that one. Alright, now I'm going to add some straight lines here, and I'm just going to place them here, like such. I'm going to turn this origin on because I'm going to mirror across. Oh, actually, I can't mirror across that guy. I'm sorry. I am not working there. So I'm going to have to be a little bit more clever here. So let's go ahead and create a little midline around this circle. Through this circle. That's something I can mirror across. So we'll go ahead and do that. We're just going to put him here, through here. And I did not manage to hit this point. That's okay. I'm going to click here and here. And you can see that he snapped to him. That's using my coincident. And then I'm just going to make sure that he's vertical here. I already know he is because he has that symbol. But just to make sure. Alright. Now what I can do is I can mirror this right here across this piece right here. Alright. You can see that I now have little closed architecture there. That's great. We'll keep that. And that should be enough of a sketch that I can go ahead and hit finish on it. Actually, let me open that back up. I don't like the way I did that. So we really don't need to mirror that guy across. Let's just go through here and add that all the way down here. Let's trim this off. We don't really need it, and we don't really need this side either. We just need this little bit right here. Let me get my pan tool open again. So that should be enough for us. And I'm going to throw one little dimension here just so that this thing closes up. Let me click one more time. From here to here, and this should close. So let's say 1.5, or I'm sorry, we actually want this to be 1.6. That's going to become relevant because when I revolve this around, it's going to make it tangent with the top and bottom. So that is definitely a step I forgot. Alright, let's go ahead and hit Finish Sketch. And now I'm going to revolve. I can just go ahead and grab both of these pieces. I can revolve this axis around here. And I actually want this to be a full, so let's go ahead and do that. And you can see that I now have that ball joint. This is fantastic for what I want here. Let me go ahead and hit save. Great, great, great. I'm going to do a save as now, and then I'm going to make this a socket joint. And these will work in pairs with each other. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here, and then we'll start another one.